Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Chaos, and welcome to Dark Cloud. If you do not know what this game is, this is probably one of the best dungeon crawler games that you will ever play if you play it. It's on PlayStation 5. If you have the PlayStation Plus pass, you can play it. You can also buy it on for like I think 10 bucks or something. And they also even have the second one, which I am going to be doing. I wanted to do this because I needed some extra videos that were a little bit faster to bring out to you guys, and I was getting tired of just giving you guys, just constant For Honor videos because I want to do different stuff more than just For Honor. So I hope you guys enjoy this series of Dark Cloud 1, then eventually 2. I love you guys. Thank you guys for your support. If you guys do like this, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, share this around, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you guys enjoy. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in the boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. This ancient book tells of a magical, a magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... So we're just gonna keep all the characters with their names, just to keep it to the game. So our character's name is Toan. Is it Tone or Toan? I'm gonna call him Tone. Just be easy. I might mix it up. Oh, this is a long intro. There might not be much gameplay in this. Gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. In order to procure good material, you need an adequate. I see you'll have to pay extra. Oh, I can't read this. It's going too fast. Okay, you guys are gonna have to read this yourself because this is like going way too fast. I'm not clicking anything. And I expected it to give you time to read. Vibing to the music. they remade this game with voice acting, it'd be awesome. So now is the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. Majin Buu! It's the Dark Genie. Again, everything goes too fast. Well, it's quite different than I imagined. Can't keep myself in one spot. Oh, is that right? Whatever, fine. I don't know how you just forget that you haven't eaten for it. Probably for, I don't know if I will, just keep my face cam in the cutscenes or what. You know, I'll probably only be blocking off like half a word or anything, some of them. So I'm just gonna apologize in advance for you guys. I can't really be in the perfect spot. Sucks. Hi, how are you today? Tone, it's already started. Come on, let's go. See, I told you you should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you, Tones. Hurry up. So there's quite a lot you can do in this game. Obviously, we're stuck in the cutscene right now. Well, I mean quite a lot. I don't mean like, you know, a lot of different stuff, but a lot of stuff kind of that's small that'll help you out. That it kind of doesn't just explain. I'll have to do that one eventually, too. The Dark Genie. Look at the insect swarm about. Start here. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey. I am the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature spirits. I don't know why I just went stupid there for a second. Listen well, young ones. Something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony. Probably thinking to use its black demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power. And also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake your fate on you. Let me bless you with power. There, surprised? That's called ultimate... it's ultimate. At Lamilia, holy crap. I always call it Ultimilia because it was easier. It's a stone with a magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get... I am going brain dead. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. This is your village. Do not lose heart. Long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. See, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them in spheres called Atla. It seems these Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using the Atlamidia, and bringing them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create a better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long. Alright. Now that I'm done having to read and butcher that entirely. So, the cool part about this game is... Oh, Tone, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, the trees, and the animals. The voice of the earth, they're all calling for your help. Tone, you'll probably meet and say goodbye to many people. And talking to these people, you may receive clues defeating the darkness. Look for them. Okay, first go to Chief's house, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Alright, so... we start out in the village known as the Rune Village, as it shows you. This changes that, you know, it's kind of the loading screen that it has. So, right now we obviously don't have anything, it's just a simple plot. But you can always kind of, you know, fly around, make it easier to move. And we gotta talk to this guy. So one thing you always want to do when playing this game is look around houses and stuff, because there's these little items that you can get, and some of them are, you know, for permanent upgrades of your characters. We got the mayor. Ah, Toan, you are alive. Seems like we are... I'm gonna put myself in the bottom corner, screw it. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Toan? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of this village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I guess the only thing we can do is get us some help from the guardian of Naroon Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask Toan. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll give you more supplies. Good luck. Alright, so do we have the... So, I'm just gonna have to keep moving myself around, I guess. But, okay, so there's nothing right now, but eventually you'll see these little boxes that have eyes. I don't know if there's one in here. Spiky bug. Oh yeah, pricklies. That's fishing bait. Okay, yeah, there's none right now. That's fine. We will, get into the combat. Alright, so I will explain the combat and all the stuff very easy. I'm not gonna sit here and read off all the tutorial to it because you don't need all that. It's for real this time, Toan. From here on out, you will be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. Alright, so... Simple thing is, I'm not gonna read all this stuff because it's just, you know, basic tutorial stuff. So, your weapons can break. Let me just get through this and... Okay. The Atlas are these giant tennis ball looking things. Okay. Now, Toan, show the true test of your ability. It's just him explaining a bunch of stuff that I already know already, and I don't want to take, you know, 10 minutes of your time to explain it. So, we've got our dagger. As you can see, you've got your health in the top left corner. You've got your... You got the floor right there. I'm gonna put myself right there, actually. So these little tennis ball looking things are the altas, and there's a certain amount of them. They don't respawn. They're just the collectible that you have to get to progress the game to 100%. And eventually these chests will change a bit. Holy crap! I cannot find a good place now, can I? But, so your weapons can break, and if your weapon is not your base starting weapon, that's actually really good to tramwhale. So you have stam, obviously, with your attacks there. But, So once we find the tram, I'll be able to show you guys that. But, so how your weapons work is they have durability and you have to get repair powders. If you do not repair your weapons, they will bust. If they break, they will actually disappear forever, for the normal ones. Do I have a, I do not have a feather. Crap. So there's an item that can make you go faster that we're gonna need to get here eventually, but yeah, so what I was saying though about the weapons and stuff, there's a bunch of different weapons. You can also upgrade and evolve your weapons, and each character has a starting weapon they cannot lose. So this dagger, if it breaks, it will not disappear. It will instead stay at 0 durability and do only 1 damage. And these things here, these are essentially a 50-50 thing. So pumped with energy, now I'm going to do a lot more damage. And as you can see, I'm doing 12 instead of 6. Oh, come on. I already got poisoned from the first hit. But, yeah, so if your weapon breaks at any point, it disappears. If the dagger breaks, it will always do 1 damage, and if it was upgraded at any point, that essentially just resets. So you got to be very careful with your weapon durability. Macho's house. I'll explain some more stuff eventually as we get to it, but there is quick times events in this game that you will see. I will probably do just an editing to be able to, 100% them, because I'm gonna have to keep trying them, because if you do the quick time events perfectly in the game, you will actually get rewarded with items. And some of them are actually really good to do. As a kid, I never understood that, why my brother kept trying to restart it to get those, but I definitely understand why now, because there's some really good upgrade materials. So here's the thing about you got your attributes, so these are your 5 attributes you can have, but when you customize them, we can't do it right now, but you can put these augment things on that change the number, and then you'll click upgrade and it will use the stuff to upgrade it. Right now I'm just going to use the dagger as a synthesizing material, so I don't have to really do anything else with it besides level it up. Okay, we got, honestly, we got the 50-50 clown. So you can choose either or and get, like that, I got water. I was hoping we were going to get a new weapon, but because the big chests are the only way you can get new weapons, pretty much, besides, like, buying them at a store. That's just one way how you can repair them. And obviously, if you guys haven't seen already, underneath your health and stuff, you have a water meter. If that goes down, you slowly start losing health. Oops. That's treasure chest key. We need that for money. I don't ever use the treasure chest keys. See, I would... Well... I think I'll use the tram wheel, because I really don't need to kill any enemies in the back. I can just get the chest to try to get anything for upgrading. seems like you finally came back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as promised. Okay, this is just telling you how to use them. Very simple concept on how to do this. By going back and forth between dungeon and ground level, you can restore the earth to original form. That's your mission. You know, now let us move on. This may get a bit technical. Alright, I'm just going to skip past all this because this is all very simple stuff that I can show you. I don't think I ever used the manual either. Alright. The game does quite well at explaining stuff to you, but fully. So when you press select and you're in this, you press, you know, your triangle, config assembly. So you can see this is Macho's house. So one thing I do know is everybody they have a certain like and dislike. So I'm gonna put, for right now, we're gonna put Macho right over here. And what you do is these little items here, this is what I was talking about. So I don't remember if it's per thing you add on, but essentially you want to collect these as many as possible. So like, yeah, there's nothing else here, so we go back out. Alright, so right now, all we can do is add in Macho. Eventually we'll get his brother and all that. And the reason why it's got a question mark there is because what you do is when you add the person in, you've got to talk to them and then say, what would what would you recommend for your house? Ah, Toan, I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. Okay, so you've got tell me how to rebuild your house, what will happen when it's done, hello, and how. This is usually the same way you talk to people. So how can we rebuild? Don't forget to expand my room and the barbell, put that outside. Okay, how should we build the room? Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? So what will happen when it's done? You should ask my big bro. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Apologies again for my atrocious reading today. I don't know why I just, couldn't read, but then again, when can I ever read when I'm recording? I love you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Have a good day, and God bless.